Hello, this is Y260. You're watching Tricks of the Trade. In this series, I present to you top secret information about some of the most unknown weapons in Modern Warfare 3. Today we're covering the USP-45. It's actually pretty good. Top secret number 3. Using the available USP-45 with the Recon Juggernaut. The Assault Juggernaut is received after 15 kills without dying. On the other hand, the Recon Juggernaut is obtained through 18 non-consecutive kills as part of the support package. So for most people, the Recon Juggernaut is much more accessible. The downside of the Recon Juggernaut is that you are equipped with just the Riot Shield as your primary, but there is something else in your inventory. A USP-45 handgun is the secondary weapon of a Recon Juggernaut, and with the Riot Shield being primarily a diversionary tactic, the USP is the most effective offensive option. So, instead of smacking your opponent to death with the Riot Shield, switch to your pistol and you'll become much more effective. Juggernauts in general have a much longer lifespan when used conservatively, so pick your engagements and stay behind cover, you'll last much longer. And if you get caught in a head-to-head scenario where your handgun doesn't cut it, then don't be afraid to switch to your Riot Shield and play defensively. With a shield on your back, a Juggernaut suit on, and a USP pistol in your hands, you'll be a force to be reckoned with. Top secret number 2. Using the USP-45 to sprint at the start of a game. One of the most important aspects of any objective game is to be the first to an area. These areas might contain bomb sites, flags, or even capture points. When using an LMG, you can only run up to 33% of normal run speed, which means you will probably be the last person to reach your objective, unless you use this tactic. At the beginning of every game in Modern Warfare 3, there is a 30-second period of time in which you may switch out your weapon for another weapon via custom classes. So, when the game starts, spawn with some sort of SMG and the USP-45. Then, with the USP-45 equipped, run to the objective as quickly as possible. Upon arriving, switch to your LMG or desired heavyweight class. This effectively eliminates the need for speed proficiencies on an LMG, because you already have traveled the majority of your distance. With the USP-45's good mobility and a quick class change, you will be the first on the scene every time. Top secret number 1. Akimbo knifing with the USP-45s. The USP-45 has relatively low power, making the traditional employment of the Akimbo attachment less useful. But there's something unusual about the dual USPs. When Akimbo is equipped on the USP-45, knifing speed increases tremendously, up to a point where it can rival the tactical knife attachment. In effect, this will allow you to knife an enemy, quickly recover, and move on to your next victim. But you are also granted another power. You have 2 USP-45 pistols. So really, the USP-45 with the Akimbo attachment is the most sensible weapon for tactical knifing, although it is not a tactical knife. Some may prefer the tactical knife attachment for its innate characteristics, and some may prefer the Akimbo USPs for the availability of 2 pistols. It really comes down to what works for you. It is important to remember that tactical knifing in general requires patience and skill. Practice is really the only way to hone your technique with these kinds of weapons. But regardless, with the USP-45 and a quick set of reflexes, your enemy won't know what hit them. That is, until they watch the kill cam. This concludes the 6th episode of Tricks of the Trade. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you missed the last episode featuring the MP9, then look for the link in the description of this video. And if you would like to be notified of when I produce the next episode in the series, you can subscribe. But for now, this is Y260, checking out.